shot was crazy going up the set.
Complimenting the shot that me and the DP kind of had a little, we bumped heads over.
From action, high definition like my Depa grinding with the lens.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the HighDEPidocs. In this episode, we're going over a a super intense experience for me as a filmmaker. My debut feature-length film titled Brotherly Love, starring Ving, Rhames, and Gillie the Kid.
The best director, and the nominees are Patrick Depa.
And the winner for Best Director is...
My favorite award. So we won Best Director and Best Picture. I'm breaking it down scene by scene. I'm giving y'all director's commentary. And I'm also sharing the real stories that was going on behind the scenes.
Like, comment, follow, subscribe, I'm HighDEP. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, I'm HighDEP. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, I'm HighDEP.
Please keep checking me out. Keep showing love. I'm grateful for it. I really am. I put a lot of time into filming this and the edits and everything, so I am grateful and I appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into it, man. I'm HighDEP, and this is the HighDEPidocs.
Now you ain't taking that serious, man. That's a real baby.
In this scene, the opening scene, which will again reappear later on in the film, Ving went into like one of the corners of the room while we were setting the lighting up. Me and Ramon, the cinematographer, we just like looking over there like, what is he doing? And he's over there just like, his voice is going up and down, different tones, and he's going through like different mannerisms. When he came out of that corner, he wasn't Ving Rhames anymore. He was Russ, the dope fiend.
You know, and if you don't get that gonna come and get you. And I was getting high and shit. I hear that shit. It f***s up my high. That nigga putting in his own work.
I would have started that with Gillie and Ving, considering that they were the two biggest stars in the movie, but Bucky is not introduced until later on in the film. So I chose to, just show at least a little bit of him at the beginning because Gillie's throughout the whole movie. So that was my reasoning behind why I chose to go with Ving and Bucky, and not Ving and Gillie.
I'm down to help you. I'm Russell Bus. You know how I get down. But look at that. Trigger finger steady as a monk. That's what I do.
By the way, these titles took me forever to do, and they weren't included in the first cut of the movie because the title got changed. So I had to plug them into the director's cut. I did this entire title intro in After Effects. I had to animate when it slides right there. I had to animate all that. It took me about a week to do. Then I had to add all the names and try to be creative with that. It took forever. Oh man, that was before drones too, y'all. So hanging out of that helicopter, like we rented a small helicopter for like an hour.
How we gonna do this? Oh shit.
All them bird's eye view shots that you see of the city and the car, man, that's hanging out of a helicopter that's tiny in the middle of the night. It was scary though, like a little bit, going from the little helicopter airport to Philly, because they were located in Jersey, so it's about like a 30-minute, no, it was like 15 minutes, not like 30 to film, and we had 15 to get back. I think I mentioned earlier, I wore a lot of different creative hats. In the process of making this, you can see that in the credits. I mean, my name is like every other credit, not to brag or anything, you know, but
Hey Freddie, I hope you're in the back as good as you say he is. But you know I'm only letting this.
they're actually just driving.
Just came home from the pen. I know he
They're driving around the parking lot in circles. The interior shots. And I remember Shayna was really tired, like, throughout this whole filming, throughout filming this entire scene. It took a little bit. It took a little while to film it. And by the way, none of this is pre-produced, so all the shots I'm coming up with on the spot, everything is just, you know, like a freestyle kind of, but we're making the film.
Yo, Juice, I know you don't know me and all. Are you doing this on the set for Friday?
Can't believe I forgot homie name, but he looked like 50 Cent in the face a little bit. And that's partially one of the reasons, by the way, Gillie killed this. But that's partially one of the reasons why we chose him, because he looked like 50 a little bit. And he was a husky ass dude, so he kind of just fit.
If you not willing to die for this money, then get the f out my car.
In the interior of the car, they were just driving around the parking lot. It was actually at the Batcave studio. If you've been there and you're familiar with that big parking lot, at nighttime it's empty, so they were just doing circles around the few cars that were parked in the middle, which were probably our cars.
I hear that. All right, listen up. House right around this corner. There's anywhere from 10 to 15 pies in there. All right? I don't know exactly how much money. I know it's a couple in there with guns. We in and out this.
You can tell Shane was tired, man. This was after a long day of filming. This is like 3, 4 in the morning.
3 minutes. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
And is y'all ready?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
And this was shot on, I'm not going to say who, but somebody's block who lived, who's also in the movie. But the exterior was. The interior was actually shot in the Boo's house. Then shout out to my boy Abu. He was like the production assistant. He was everything on the set. He also wore a lot of creative hats during the production. So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I'm not going to give it away right now. I'm going to wait to the end of the movie.
Man, you enjoy yourself.
I ain't with you, cuz. You're already cased up.
Excuse my is a pacifier.
Right.
When Will Smith came to the Batcave studio and he saw that shot, which was in the teaser, it's the shot of Gillie's head like popping up, from him walking up the steps. I thought it was a great shot. Me and the DP even argued about that. And I know you remember that shit, Ramon, because you thought we were done. And I was like, nah, let's get one more shot. You know how I was, bro. I felt like the more shots, the better. But yeah, I remember we kind of went back and forth, which happened a lot. You know, that's all in the name of love, bro. But it definitely happened a lot. And I remember when Will Smith complimented that shot.
Will Smith, dude.
That shot was crazy going up the step. Yeah, I like that. I like that, huh? Okay.
I was in there filming him complimenting the shot that me and the DP kind of had a little, you know, we bumped heads over whether we should get it or not, but we got it. And Ramon, I don't think I ever told you that neither, man. So there you have it. So this is all special effects. All the well, obviously the blood splatter, but all the guns are props. They're like little plastic guns. Oh man, we had a situation right before we filmed that scene where somebody stole a prop gun, and then somebody who was on parole at the time almost got in trouble for it. Shano killed that part where he was like, "Come on, man," because he meant it. He kept saying, "Come on," and homie didn't hear him. So he finally got fresh. He was like, "Yo, come on, man." So it really comes off believable. The guy playing Poppy in this film, he's some sort of a he runs a boxing gym or something. Like, I'm not too familiar with him. That was Gillie's homie.
Look at that boy. Poppy, look at that bark.
Perfecto, ni lo tocaron. Just how I left it with him this morning. That's some shit, baby.
250,000 in less than 10 minutes. I love this job. You hear me? Whoever said being a dope boy is the way out, these got the game tangled and twisted. These stand on the corner they whole life trying to work their way up to a brick. Soon as them get hood rich.
I love this scene. I like the way it's lit. Just the contrast between cayenne, or like the light blue, and cayenne, I'm not sure how to, but that light blue color and the orangish red, it looks dope.
Born to do. Feel me? Huh? Smell good, don't it?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to retire from this.
I think this is one of my favorite scenes, cinematography-wise. Ramon did a great job on the scene, setting it up, and it came out really good.
A nigga make a good living, John. For real.
He can make a good living.
That's one thing Ramon taught me. Always have the light in the character's eyes. I've been kind of trying to run with that ever since. If you look close, you can see like the light reflecting in the character's eyes. Which just, I don't know, in the scene, especially when you're getting a medium close-up like this, it gives it a nice pop. Like that.
You're gonna have to put a little bit more time in and start planning some future with us.
A lot more.
So anyway, man, what we getting into tonight?
I don't know what the fuck you getting into. I'm gonna go see me some strippers. Make it rain on the yeah. I'm gonna make it thunderstorm, Hurricane Katrina. You hear what I'm saying?
I just want some. I just want some. I just want some.
Onyx. Everything was shot guerrilla style.
Welcome, filmmakers. Today we're talking about the swift, spirited craft of run and gun movie making. Here the crew is small, the gear lightweight, and the streets become the studio.
We just rolled up in there. You know what I'm saying, the budget for the strippers, whatever that was, whatever money they threw out, they got to keep.
Man, I just want some. Her name was Hallie, she came from Cali, had an apartment right out the valley. Was addicted to some rockin' mallies. Wanna work out like I'm up in valleys, her face down.
Gil was cool with whoever runs the club, so they allowed us to shoot in there. It was on like an off night. It was like a Monday or a Tuesday. It might have been like in the middle of a week, but I think I made this a little bit too long. I could have shortened this intro. The reason why some of these like scene intros are long with Gillie's song playing behind them is because initially we were going to put out a whole soundtrack with the project and shoot videos for every song and like include, you know, like peace. Oh, there go your boy. I'm in here a lot too. Y'all gotta watch. But we were going to make a soundtrack, shoot videos for it, and then splash it with a bunch of the movie, just cuts of small cuts of the movie here and there.
What's your name? Lisa.
Lisa, huh?
What's your name?
Juice.
This might have been like my first time being in Onyx, honestly. So coming in there, lighting is low. We have a few lights. We got to work with the equipment that we have. And I think we made it work. Again, shout out Ramon. He did a great job.
But it's not as easy as it looks.
Ramon did the cinematography for this project like 99%, because he did pretty much most of it. But it was some scenes that I had to film after he left. And those are the scenes that are not lit that well. I didn't really know much about cinematography back then.
That's enough.
Let me get my things.
Why Gillie looked at her like that? So if you're familiar with Onyx, you know that's the parking lot. He's actually pulling out of the parking lot of the strip club.
Be a stripper.
Well,